welcome to Variant One Shot. This week, DC has been giving us a glimpse of what they have in store for us after the 2-month-long Convergence event. They haven't said too much about the story thus far, but they have released a few covers that reveal some new costume designs. The first one they revealed this week was the cover for Batman issue 41 by Scott Snyder and artist Greg Capullo. Now, initially seeing this cover, I was like, what? And I'm still a little confused by it, as it's Batman holding a gun in what looks like a robotic bunny suit or something that resembles the Tick. As you can see on the back, there are red and blue emergency lights, and you can further see the red and blue lights on the cover of Batman and Superman issue 21, which leads me to believe he's going to be working for the police department. And then they released the cover to Detective Comics issue 41, which confirmed my theory, as the cover shows the new Batman working alongside Gotham PD with a phrase that says "to serve and protect." We also get another glimpse of the new Batman design on the Batgirl 41 cover. As for my thoughts on the new design, I'm neutral, as I don't know the context of the story yet. I know some people are like, but it looks like a robot bunny and he's using a gun. Batman would never use a gun. But like I said, we shouldn't jump to conclusions, as we don't know the context of any of these pictures yet, or the context of this all-new Batman, as writer Scott Snyder referred to him. For example, take the first issue of the Batman Endgame storyline. Also, this will be a spoiler for people who haven't read it, so you've been warned. In it, we see Batman fighting some monsters while he's missing his left hand. We find out on the next page, though, it's just a fear toxin dream. So out of context, everyone would be like, what? You guys made Batman lose his left hand? What the heck? But within the context, it all makes sense. So as strange as it may seem, seeing Batman in this new mech suit and using a gun because Batman doesn't use guns, until we read the story, we shouldn't judge, as we have no idea why any of this is happening. Plus, Snyder and Capullo haven't put out a bad issue yet on their Batman run, so we have no reason not to trust them. So as for my thoughts on this new look for Batman and him having a gun, I'm neutral until I read the story. But Batman isn't the only person who's getting a new look, so is Wonder Woman, as we see via David Finch's fantastic art. And there's not much to say about this besides it looks awesome. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite designs for Wonder Woman ever. It just looks very practical and something a warrior would wear, which is fitting since she's an Amazon warrior. And then you have Superman's new look, which is very reminiscent to his appearance in the first several issues of the New 52 Action Comics run. I'm not really digging it too much, as I like Superman in a more traditional costume with his red cape and yellow inside his S logo. So to recap, Batman's new look is definitely the most drastic and different. Scott Snyder said that's because after Batman Endgame, there will be a new status quo for Batman. So as I just said, I'm holding all judgment on this new Batman until I read the story, although it's definitely unusual. The Wonder Woman redesign is just downright awesome, and I'm loving everything about it. And the new Superman look isn't really doing much for me, but I'm definitely excited to see why all these changes are happening.